You should only believe what can be scientifically proven. If that's a barrier for you for exploring faith, let me give you an alternative way of thinking about the world. In fact, it's a way that you probably already think about the world, because there are lots of things that are rational to believe, but can't be proved by science. Morals are one of those things. You can't put morals in a test tube and see if they're right or wrong. Beauty is another one of those things. There's no way to scientifically test that your favorite artist is the best artist. Maths and logic, perhaps surprisingly, can't be scientifically tested. In fact, science assumes maths and logic. Metaphysical claims about the world can't be tested. For example, we have no way of scientifically verifying whether the world that we're living in wasn't created 5 minutes ago simply with the appearance of age. Now, of course, I'm not saying that science isn't important, that it's not valuable. All I'm saying is if it is a barrier for you to exploring faith or spirituality, I don't think it has to be, because I don't think science is designed to explain everything. Run the intro. Here's a big word that you can use with some friends the next time you're hanging out as a fun fact, and the word is epistemology. Effectively, what it means is it's the study of how we know what we know. Right? How do you know what your name is? How do you understand things about the world? How do you know that the universe wasn't just created 5 minutes ago with the appearance of age? This word's important for what we're talking about in this video, and the word is scientism. Now, what's scientism, you'll ask? Well, it's actually not science. It's actually a theory of knowledge. And the theory says that we can only know what can be scientifically proven. And on the surface, that sounds really nice because we all want to be rational, right? We all want to believe things that we can prove. But the truth is, you can be rational and still believe things that science can't prove. Here's why. Who's a good boy? Science's role is to explain things in the physical world that we can touch and see. But the truth is, there are things in this world that we can't touch and see, like love. You can't touch and see it. In fact, the best you could do is probably point to someone that you love. Beauty. Sure, you could explain why light refracts off the sunset the way it does, but you couldn't understand why some people prefer mountains or some people prefer oceans scientifically. Another thing that becomes really challenging when we talk about proving things scientifically is actually science itself. An example of this is in the special theory of relativity. Science assumes that light is constant from point A to point B. But the truth is, the only thing we can prove scientifically is the speed of light from point A to point B and back to point A. Now, is it rational to assume that the speed of light stays constant? Of course it is, but we can't actually prove it. And here's why that's interesting. The statement, the only things you should believe are things that are scientifically provable, is itself not scientifically provable. Now, here's the thing, like I said at the top of the video, I'm not saying science isn't incredibly important. I'm not saying science doesn't have a place in the world. All I'm saying is that if you felt like science is a barrier for you to exploring faith or spirituality or all those things, I just want you to know it doesn't have to be. Because you rationally hold that things like love and beauty exist, as well as not being able to scientifically verify them. And if you've got some things that are barriers for you to exploring faith, then let us know in the comments what they are and we'll address them in a future video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel as well.